Hello everyone, welcome back to Surya Smarter Everyday. Today we have one of the most important and interesting grammar lesson. In this video, you will get difference between in spite of and despite, facts about in spite of and despite, rules to combine sentences using in spite of and despite, and lot of examples. You don't ignore it. Please watch this video till end, prepare notes and practice. Practice make you perfect. Okay, first of all, we can learn the difference between in spite of and despite. In spite of is a phrase. That means it has three words. In spite of. But despite a single word. You never use of with despite. Look at this example. In spite of having many problems, she always happy. Despite having many problems, she always happy. So, what is the difference between in spite of and despite? There is a difference of in spite of despite. So after despite, you never use of. Okay, next, facts about in spite of and despite. Prepositional expressions. They are considered to be a prepositional expression. That means in spite of and despite act as preposition, similar to although or even though, the meaning of which is similar to the meaning of although or even though. They are more common in writing than in speaking. They express a contrast between two things. Contrast means opposite. Look at this example. In spite of his poor vision, he reads books. His vision is poor, but still he reads books. There is a contrast here. Next, rules to combine sentences using in spite of or despite. Already we have learned about this structure, general structure, in spite of plus a result, comma, anti-result. Anti-result means, it is a contrasting or opposite clause. In the first sentence, any subject in pronoun form should be written in its possessive case form. Look at this table, pronoun and possessive case. So as you know, he, his, she, her, they, their, we, our, I, my, you, your. Then if there is a verb or adjective, writes its noun form. That means poor become poverty, ill illness, popular popularity, young youths, strong strength, wise wisdom. These are the some examples about the noun form. Then write the second sentence. Second sentence means about anti-result and contrasting clause. If the sentence contains yet, still, but, it should be omitted. Look at this example. He was ill, but he reached the office. How can combine these two sentences using in spite of or despite? First of all, you write in spite of or despite, and then according to these rules, what we have to write? Possessive form of given pronoun. What is the pronoun here? He. The possessive form of he, his. So, in spite of his, then the next step, if there is a verb or adjective, write its noun form. So, here is a given adjective ill. He was ill. You should write the noun form of ill. What is the noun form of ill? Illness. Then, in spite of his illness, comma. This is a depending clause. After the depending clause, comma is necessary. Then the next step, if the sentence contains yet, still, but, it should be omitted. So here is but should be omitted. And write contrasting clause or anti-result. What is the anti-result here? He reached the office. Now we got the answer. In spite of his illness, he reached the office. You can write this with despite. So, despite his illness, he reached the office. Okay, next, the structure of the sentence. Actually, there are three important structures. This is a general structure. Already we have discussed about this. In spite of plus a reason, comma, anti-result or contrasting clause. The first structure, in spite of plus possessive form of subject plus noun form, comma, contrasting clause. Already we discussed this with an example. Once again, look at this example. We are very happy, but we are very poor, but we are happy. In spite of our poverty, we are happy. So here, in spite of plus possessive form of subject. So in spite of can be followed possessive form of subject. Here is a subject we, the possessive form of we, our. Then noun form. So given sentence noun form of, here is given adjective poor, noun form, in spite of our poverty. Then omitted, should be omitted, but right, anti-result. So in spite of our poverty, we are happy. Look at the second structure. In spite of plus gerund. Gerund means ing form of verb. Look at the example. He studied hard. He did not pass the exam. How can combine this sentence using in spite of or despite? In spite of studying hard, comma, he did not pass the exam. It is very simple. You change the verb ing form or gerund form and write. Look here. In spite of studying hard, comma, he did not pass the exam. Okay, look at this structure. Whenever you write in spite of plus ing form, here is one condition. So in spite of being, so being gerund, being always followed adjective and another gerund having. So in spite of having, having always followed noun. You carefully notice it. He is very poor, but he helps others. So answer, in spite of being poor, he helps others. So here, being followed adjective form. We can't write here noun form. So in spite of being poverty, it's wrong. You never write. Being always followed adjective. So in spite of being poor, comma, he helps others. So another example, I had a headache. I enjoyed the film. So in spite of having headache, I enjoyed the film. So here is a having, in spite of having. Having is gerund. But having followed noun. Having never follow adjective or verb, anything, only noun. So the first sentence, in spite of being poor. So actually we need to add here having. So in spite of having, here poverty. This is a sentence you can change as noun. So in spite of having poverty, in spite of being poor. This is the difference using being and having. The third structure, it is very important and very easy. In spite of plus fact that. That means that clause plus clause. That means that clause, comma, and the result and the contrasting clause. Look at this example. Mohan didn't like water. He booked a cruise. In spite of fact that Mohan didn't like water, comma, he booked a cruise. It is very simple. Without any changes, you can combine the sentence using in spite of or despite. So, in spite of fact that Mohan didn't like water, he booked a cruise. So here is a that clause, that Mohan didn't like water. You can write this sentence using despite. So despite fact that Mohan didn't like water, he booked a cruise. Another example, she had no money, she bought a car. In spite of fact that she had no money, she bought a car. This is a sentence you can write using gerund. How can write? In spite of having no money, she bought a car. Okay. With this example, we can wind up this video. Observe carefully. He was ill. He came to school. In spite of his illness, he came to school. Here is used the first structure. What is that? In spite of plus possessive form of pronoun and noun form. Then and the result. So in spite of his illness, he came to school. And the next structure, in spite of plus gerund, ing form and adjective form. So in spite of being ill, comma, he came to school. And the third structure, it is a very simple. In spite of fact that he was ill, he came to school. Did you understand it? I hope you did. I will see you soon with another interesting video. Thank you.